Hey, Lauren from Wildflowers here, and I'm getting ready to walk you through step by step how I created my cute little raccoon nail. And this is a 3D fantasy nail, so check it out. This was my inspiration for my design. It's a raccoon eating out of a Crackerjack box. The first thing I start with is making the Crackerjack box. I actually used a baggie and drew out a template on a piece of paper, slid it inside of the sandwich baggie, and now I'm able to sculpt right on top of it. That way I'll be able to peel my pieces off. Now I'm going to begin to paint the front of the box. Here I'm using a combination of airbrush paint, which is just acrylic paint, and a couple milky pens. And I'm just using my smallest detail brush to write the words Crackerjack on here. And now I'm just using a few different shades of brown, orange, and yellow to create the Cracker Jacks themselves on the box. The last thing I do to complete this look is to use a matte gel top coat over top of it to protect the work. Now I'm using packing foam and just cutting it down to make a form for the body of the raccoon. And here I'm applying gray acrylic to the foam to create the body. Now I'm attaching two thin pieces of foam to create the bottom legs. And here I'm creating the little paws. I'm just using a plastic cup and dropping a little blob of acrylic on there and then using a business card or something sharp to separate the fingers or the little toes. I'm not really sure what they're called on a raccoon. Flocking is sold in containers at stores, but you can also just cut it right off of a pipe cleaner. And this is how I attach the fuzz to my little raccoon. I just put it on into a little bit of wet acrylic and use my finger to sort of brush it so that it's going in the same direction. And now I'm going to use the wire from one of my pipe cleaners to create the arms. I'm going to use Bondini, which is a nail glue, and I'm just going to attach it and then stick the other end down into the box. And now you can see I've filled in the arms and applied fur to them. I've also made the head out of foam, covered it in acrylic, and I'm ready to attach it now. Now for the tail. The tail is created out of pipe cleaner and acrylic, so here I'm just applying the color, and I'm getting ready to attach it to my creature. Now I'm creating the base for my raccoon. It's going to be a stony path. So I started with a base coat of matte gel polish, and now as you can see I've picked out three colors that are kind of a sandstone color, and I want to just create a path. So I start by using one blob and then sort of filling it in and just making my way down the nail. I'm allowing these to dry matte, so I won't be top coating them because I really do want them to look like stones. And for some extra detail, I'm taking some matte gel polish and a little bit of pigments from CND and from Young Nails, and I'm dipping my brush and just creating some moss between the stones on the little path. And here's my finished project. I have him in the light box right now because I'm taking pictures, but I thought I'd snap a quick video so you could really see what he looks like in 3D. Again, here was my inspiration, and here's the finished result. Thank you so much for watching. Happy creating!